Farms. Everybody likes farms. Everybody likes farms. Especially because they get you food 90% of the time. Now, meanwhile, while your stuff is growing at magical speeds because you modified the tick, speed, growth, whatever magical powers you call it, meanwhile while that stuff's growing, some bunnies come by and eat all your food. And you will become very hungry. And he was dead. And yeah. So today I'm gonna show you a little something special. You can make a nice looking farm without having mobs jumping all over it. I mean, trust me, you think I'm joking. Mobs will have a million reasons to jump all over your stuff. You wait, I promise you. They will jump everywhere they can get their hands on. You'd be lucky, you turn up the speed generation or whatever. You'd be lucky you come back and you even have farmland that's plowed. Well, you know what? Today we're going to talk about how you can actually make your farms look better and still keep your food. And of course, if you wanted to protect it from players too, I understand that, because there's some hungry players out there. So today we're going to talk about how you can actually make your farms look a lot better. And of course this goes for survival, because it's the only thing I play on personally. And hey, plant your fields too. Looks like you don't know what you're doing. So first of all, number one, my name is JC, otherwise known as the Avient Gamer, and today I'd like to welcome you guys to episode 3 of the How to Build Better in Minecraft series. And today we're going to be talking about how you can build better farms. Now, everybody's like, oh, farms, I don't need to worry about them. They do all this blah 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 blah. Okay. Well, hey, you can make farms look a lot better. And is it still raining? Oh my gosh. Anyway, now that it's not raining, we're going to talk about how you can make better farms. So yeah. So first of all, number one, if you have a farm that looks anything like this, actually, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's make a default nude farm, or a default, just a regular farm where someone just picked off all the grown stuff and maybe there's a couple holes in it. This is your average farm, especially if you really don't use it anymore, and someone just needed weed all of a sudden. And I didn't say weed, guys. If someone goes down in the comments and said weed, I'm out. I don't need to get busted again. Uh-oh, I might have to cut this video. Oh no. Anyway, we're gonna get back to this. Well, first of all, a couple things to mention. Number one, you probably should plow your whole farm. And everybody's thinking, oh boy, he's teaching us farm basics. I thought this was a building video. What am I doing here? What am I doing with my life? Well, I got news for you. I'm not going to take forever plowing the field. Or we can just sit here and go do-do-do, do-do-do. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. I'm not going to torture you guys. First of all, plant your whole fields. If you plant your fields, there is a lot more. It makes things look a lot better. Just plant your whole field. Even if, there's holes, just plant it. And when it grows, it looks a lot better. It's a nice color. And another thing to keep in mind is you don't need to put water every block, like block, water, block. No, you can have up to 4 blocks in each direction. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 9 square with 1 block of water in the middle. And 1 block of water can cover that whole area. Because having water everywhere is not pretty. 1 block of water is just fine. You don't need 5 bazillion blocks of water. Especially, don't put 1 piece of dirt in the middle of the ocean and then plant 1 piece of seed on top of it and just be like, yeah, it needs all that water. Hate to tell you, but you stupid. Sorry, I didn't mean to make anybody cry, but that's just the point. Anyway, so that's basically my first piece of advice. Plant your farms. Second of all, you're thinking, oh boy, but what if I had this spot that doesn't look like I could plant anything here? This thing doesn't look like, I don't know, we have a little bit of Minecraft generated terrain right here. Hey, I don't know why there's a mountain here which is like 3 blocks tall, but it's a new world, so it's a mountain, and I have this little slope right here that kind of goes down, and it kind of goes down, I guess, and you just want to plant something here, but it just don't work out right. Well, first of all, we can talk about this. Number one, make a little bit of a canal down here, whatever, make a little pathway for the water to follow, because once the water has somewhere to follow, things tend to work a lot better. So hey, look, you got a, oh, I don't know what happened to my mouse there. Look, you got a little path for the water to flow down, and you know, you're doing all good. It looks all perfectly fine. Looks like the water knows what it's doing, and all that stuff. And then you're like, you know what? I think I need to get somewhere for the water to fully flow down, so I don't have to worry about, you know, have somewhere for the water to collect. Maybe you want to put a pond down here or something. I'm gonna get rid of put the stone here real quick. And you know, say you're like, now that I built this canal, what am I supposed to do with it? I mean, it don't look too pretty. Well, you put a waterfall in this lovely mountain that we said was New World, and purposes we don't want the water flowing everywhere. So hey, we got your water now, and this is gonna flow all the way down here into this lovely spot. And hey, look, it's a waterfall now. And you're like, yo, look, it's a waterfall. It's Niagara Falls, guys. Remember, this is New World, and it's Niagara Falls. And yeah, it flows into a block, which is not real life. I hope Niagara Falls doesn't flow into one block, so otherwise there'd be a lot of drowned people. And anyway, once you've done that, you can actually plow your land now. Make sure your water though does flow by some blocks, and it should, you know, you plant all your stuff down. And hey, it puts water everywhere that you have blocks, and you know you can continue on. And hey, look, it finishes, and it puts water everywhere, and you're all good. Let me just patch up these few little spaces right here. Okay, well that was not on purpose. It's all good though. And so hey, look, I got my farm here. You know, this looks a lot better now. I know what I'm doing. Let me plant some seeds down here now. And yeah, I don't think I should have to worry about anything. Well, I mean, if this isn't a good spot, hey, go for it. I mean, all for it. But I mean, there's going to be sheep that jump right off of this. The sheep are so stupid. I mean, I had sheep on my survival world, and they're just like, yo, look, I just feel like jumping off this. I see some crops down there. Let's just go bouncing around. It's Defy Gravity, guys. It's Sky Zone. It's all that stuff, and they will trash your farm. I guarantee it. So if you're not prepared for that, you probably should put fences around it. I mean, there's nothing you can really do about fences. I mean, hey, you can always make it so the sheep can't spawn anywhere near here. You know, you kill any sheep that you see. Because trust me, I see a sheep in my world. It gets it. Anyway, so that's the second tip I'd recommend, is just try to make like a waterfall for areas that don't have water and don't have rows and rows and rows of water. No, just try to make it look a little natural so it looks actually decent. Then you're thinking, oh boy, but I got this solid cliff inside my bunker down here, and I want to make it look modern and make it look like there's not an old-timey farm. I want it to look like I have a very advanced farming machine. Well, I got news for you. First of all, number one, just cut some rows into your lovely little bunker area. I mean, hey look, it's a bunker, right? You know, you want to survive the apocalypse when the world is taken over by creepers. That's actually a good idea. I probably should do that. And hey, you got your 3 holes, or your 3 lines cut out. You just might want to take some dirt, grab some dirt. Hey, I'll grab that dirt. And I'll just run over here and I'll place this dirt down right back here. You know, just place all that dirt down, you know, go for it. And now that I got my dirt, I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm a noob. I'm all till the land without planting any water there. And I'm going to be straight up honest. It's not going to work. It's just not. Anyway. Yeah, see, it just rejected me right there. What you're going to want to do is you want to make like a little spot where the water can stay. And I got to... Actually, I bet you could do it this way. What you do is you just grab wherever you have a little spot for the water to collect. And you want to come down here. And you could probably just do this. Have like a little spot for the water to flow down. The same thing on the other side. And I didn't build anything. Oh boy. I didn't. At this moment, I think I realized that I fudged up. Anyway, now that your water is perfectly not going all over the place, you have your lovely little bunker farm thingy. Yeah, I'm going to call it a thingy. And you can always put some lights back here. I mean, hey, I'll grab some glowstone. This is not a tutorial video on how you make a farm. This is just how to make things look better. You know what? Even better yet, you can always put the glowstone up here so it would light up the whole little area. And then, you know, you could always place a few glowstone all around here too to make sure that the farm actually grows, because you know it is underground, right? There's no light, so you know you want to make sure you have your whole bunker all good, and you know you have light for your crops and stuff because you know you don't want to die. But trust me, it's hardcore mode if you're a new world. But hey, look, you have your whole little farm right here. I mean, I'm so happy. I'll just plant my lovely looking, you know, till all my land over here and I'll be all good. And I'll be just fine and nothing to have to worry about. Well, you can always put some glass in here. You could always do leaves. You could always do a whole bunch of things. I'll just put some glass in here. And then you can always plant your crops back there. They'll grow. And you don't even need to, if you really needed to access it, you could always put like a place, like have a room behind this, and you didn't have this. You could just like walk up here and break it and then move on. And it would still look like you had a farm. It looked good. And it actually, you wouldn't have to worry about like mobs or anything getting in there and eating your stuff. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video on how to make your farms look a slight bit better, then of course head down below and tell me what you guys think down in the comments. And of course check out my other videos because I've been doing stuff. I make better roofs, walls, and of course a lot of redstone creations that I definitely think are worth you checking out. And so I'd like to thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!